The Eastern Cape now. Long queues have formed on the second day of social grant payments for the elderly in Mthatha in the Eastern Cape. Buses and taxis have been transporting the elderly from various small towns around Mthatha from as early as 5 o'clock this morning. This in an attempt to ensure that the elderly, especially from rural areas, get their payments on time. Let's go to our reporter Atule Joka for an update. A very good afternoon, Atule. Take us through what's happening where you are.
Well, good day to you in studio and a warm welcome to SABC News viewers. While we are here in Mthatha, we've been here since the morning. Earlier on, we were at the post office, which is one of the pay points for the elderly and also the people who are living with disability. They were quick to finish them. By 11 o'clock, everyone was done and dusted. Everyone had gotten their money, so they were rushing to these retail grocery shops to do their groceries. So what is happening at the moment is that we are seeing long snaking queues just outside these grocery stores. But also a pattern that I've noticed as well is that most young people are there standing for those elderly people. So it could also tell you about maybe the volume of the transportation that was transporting people to come here earlier on in the moment and in the town. And also the difference that I've seen as well in terms of the pay points, such as your post office and also the town hall that was used. It was quite rapid, it was quite quick to service people, but with those who were queuing at the banks, they experienced delays there. And also I do have an old man who was queuing at the bank to tell us more about his experience there. Tata, just to tell us more, namhlanje bume ebhankini uhambe njani namhlanje ufike nini kwathini?
Phaya ebhankini ndifike nge8:30 eNetbank Pay Plaza. Afike ichwinde kakhulu. Ngiyophuma phaya nge11:30 ancedakala ngo ndifone apha embaneni apha kwesipaka bajima isipaka ichwinde kakhulu apha abantu abaninzi bazahamba bengawufumananga umbane inde kakhulu ichwe lapha.
Mhlawumbe indaba yokutya uzawuthini ngayo?
Nokutya oko sisafolile nonkosikazi sifole phaa kwasipaka siyothenga igrosari nalapha ichwinde kakhulu. Ndiyathandabuza uba sawuthenga namhlanje.
Indaba yabantwana mhlawumbe thini bathulanga bona? Abantwana kaloku abathengi imakhadi ngawethu. Kuthiwa masingathumeli abantwana masize namakhadi wethu. Uphathe ikhadi lakho nebhasi lakho. Nanti into ebanga basinyanzeleke namhlanje. Nkosi kakhulu tata. Well, that was the old man who was queuing at the bank, a snaking queue very on in the morning. He says they waited for about 3 hours and now they are queuing for their groceries. Together with his wife, he was waiting also to get electricity. I posed a question to him as to why he didn't ask their children. He says no, government says they must come on their own and the cards are their own, so they must come on their own and do their groceries. So this speaks to the dynamics here in the rural areas as well, because people come from very far-flung peripheral areas. They take those transport and they come here to town. Mthatha is in the middle center of this King Sabata Dalindyebo municipality. It is the capital of the Ora Tambo district. Ora Tambo district, as you would know, it was declared as the poorest of the poorest region here in the Eastern Cape. So people here come here during month end, so they need to get those food parcels because they've been waiting for the whole month in order to put that food on the table. So those are quite some of the dynamics that people are faced with here. But I've noticed that also the shop owners are trying to also maintain that social distancing. There's marked red marks here to try and let people keep their distances, but it is still quite a problem with amongst the people here in the rural areas.
Atule Joka giving us an update from Mthatha in the Eastern Cape. Let's